right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Tigers with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The punt team making their way on the field. Bringing it back, it's Sanders. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Burden. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together with this drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. With the catch, it's Sanders. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a keeper. Quarterback running to the left. In the clear at the 25. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. The back's got it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Off play action. He's looking to throw.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. With the return, it's Sanders. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Canes will line up to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing for his running back. It's an out route. The catch made. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. On the return, it's Sanders. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Burden. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gives it to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
We'll try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Burden. Bringing pressure. To contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. Running right through tacklers. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And Gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Burden. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sam. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. He's hit as he throws it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And now from the pistol formation. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. To throw, it's Burden. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield, The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Return begins inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. The sure hands, it's Morrison. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking downfield, it's Burden. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, a last-gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Give it to the back again. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And now the running back's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The important third down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pitches to the back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the option play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that really moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
QB decides to keep it here. Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Memphis now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Burden. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Return it one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback keeps it. He'll try running left. And the defense snuffs out that play. Probably should have just handed it off. You're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play in the last play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Solid run gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Getting set. Here's second down. Run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Morrison. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ready? 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown for the U.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. That pass is caught. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions.